All right, what's up guys? What's up friends? We are back for another fall 2025 photo shoot episode. I don't even know what number we're on. We got to be on like 7 or 8 or something, but it's Sunday, October 19th right now, I think. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock and I am out here in the Bluffs. Actually gonna go on a little hike right now. I've not been out hiking actually in a minute. So I'm in town in La Crosse and yeah, I just wanted to see really how these trees, there's kind of a little maple grove up here I've taken photos at before. So kind of wanted to see how those trees looked up here and yeah, just go on this little hike. It's beautiful out today, got good light and some clouds in the sky too, but yeah, just wanted to check out how these trees looked up here. We might be too late, to be honest, for these, and we've been having some wind come through recently, so we'll see. But after this, probably just go in town or something. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. Yeah, this grove of maples is like right up here. Looks like they're pretty yellow right now, so should be good. Yeah, these trees are looking gorgeous right now. They are definitely peaked. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, just a really nice grove of maples here. Looks super dope. So yeah, I'm just gonna work around this. Probably get in there a little bit. Maybe down there too. And yeah, just see what's up. Get some shots in here. Just getting some landscape shots in here. I kind of came off the trail a little bit up there. Sun is shining down right through the trees. So yeah, just getting some nice wide angle landscapes right in here. Really nice scene. Trees are looking gorgeous. I think I'm gonna pop up back up here too, look for some angles up there. And then I'm also gonna bust out that thing, try and get some video. So yeah. Yeah, this sunlight is doing some really interesting stuff. As you guys can see, it's kind of going in and out of the clouds and giving me some cool lighting. I was just taking some wide angles here There, the sun just went behind some clouds there. But wide angles here, the trail, and the grove. And then you got a vertical shot down here. So I kind of crouch down here. I got a vertical looking kind of at these trees in a line here. These 3 trees. And yeah, we got leaves all the way up there. So just a vertical lake here. Holy crap. Almost got hit by a twig. Right there. That's pretty nice. Alright guys, I am finally done with the Maple Grove spot here. It's like 2 o'clock now, so I think I spent like close to an hour just taking video. I busted out the VX2000 and was taking some camcorder video. So sorry about that sun there. But yeah, it's 2 o'clock right now. Just gonna hike up this bluff a little bit. I don't think there'll be as much fall color as what we just saw in there, but just gonna see what's up here and then probably just go somewhere else. So. It's a pretty cool spot. All the sandstone right there. Beautiful. Yeah, so at this point in fall, guys, it's October 19th, and yeah, we're in full-fledged peak fall, and I believe, oh geez, just looking around, we are closer to the end of fall colors than the middle. Yeah, we're definitely getting wind and stuff, and I can just definitely tell that by next week we're gonna be probably at the end of fall colors. So it is what it is. It goes quick. All right, guys, I am at a different spot now, different location. Actually, in town here on the south side, and I actually came to this spot like 2 weeks ago to come look at it. It's there's a little alleyway back here that has some like kind of some cool trucks back there that I was maybe looking at getting some shots of, but I came here like a couple weeks ago and it was still super green back there. So I'm hoping today might be the day for that shot. So yeah, just gonna mosey on back there and then maybe also just take a walk around this little neighborhood that I'm in. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Just gonna, yeah, go see what we can see. All right, friends. This shot didn't actually turn out as good as I thought it would. I'm kind of like shooting into the sun right now a little bit, but just wanted to pick up on these trucks back here. And I just took a vertical shot, kind of right through there, cut off by the tree. Zoomed in quite a bit for this one. I really do not like the white board right there. It kind of messes up the shot a little bit, but still wanted to take this one. Decent colors back here, so. Some pretty cool looking trucks, nonetheless. Yeah, I just do not like that little white board right there. But still a nice scene. All right, that's pretty much the only thing I wanted to look at back here. So we'll go somewhere else. It is windy today. Pretty windy. I'm just gonna walk down this street a little bit. I think I saw a shot over here, so just gonna walk down here a bit, check it out. Okay, friends, it is about 3:30. Yeah, and we are getting on to the main event for today. A little unplanned, but figured I'd come out over to Coon Valley again and take some photos walking through town here. I've actually never taken photos walking through Coon Valley, so trees are looking good back here. Got a couple hours till sunset still, so should be some good scenes around here for some photos. But we'll go check it out. You guys can see the whole landscape here. This is Bluff Central for sure. Landscape here, guys. Looking down this road. Kind of like these branches here. Looks kind of spooky. Pretty nice shot. Really good light in here. See some nice trees up the road too. Nice landscape right here. Good little street scene. Got really nice light hitting this house. Looking nice. And then I also got some verticals just right in here. Kind of focused on the house. Yeah, just perfect light right there. Go look at this orange up here. Just took some vertical shots in here, guys. I don't know if these will turn out very good, but I was cutting off the fence here and just looking up like this. So I don't know how good that'll turn out, but wanted to take it nonetheless. On the landscape here, guys. Looking down this road, these two trees here look really vibrant on the shots. So, but I was aiming up a little bit, so I was cutting off like this driveway here. Looks pretty good on the cam. It's a nice street scene. Okay, headed back to the truck, guys. I could keep going. It's 4:30, so we still got at least an hour or two of sunlight, but I've pretty much walked like a lot of this little town already, so I'm just not seeing a whole lot for shots around here at the moment. So yeah, probably just gonna head back to the truck and call it a day. Got some decent ones throughout here, but yeah, just overall, I mean, the trees look good. I'm just not really seeing any crazy shots. So yeah, probably just wrap it up. Okay, made it back to the truck here, guys. It's 4:45, and yeah, like I was kind of saying, I just really wasn't seeing a whole lot else. We got a couple shots off there in the suburb, but yeah, it's just a very small town, so within that time frame I was able to pretty much walk like 80% of the city blocks. So covered a lot of ground. Just did not really see much else other than those few shots we got off, but the ones we did get I thought were pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, it's basically blue sky right now, and really good sunlight coming through here. But yeah, you really tell it's like getting to be the end of October, because closing in on 5 o'clock, and yeah, the shadows just get super long, and the sun, you can really start to tell that the sun is just going down way earlier compared to just 2 months ago when we were looking at 7:30, 8 o'clock. 7:30, 8 o'clock sunsets. Now it's like 6:15, 6 o'clock. It starts getting really dark. So, but I think that's going to be a wrap for today on this Sunday, October 19th. I was thinking I might just drive over to the trout streams over here that I've been to a few times this year already, a handful of times, to take photos. It's not too far away. It's only like 5 minutes. So I might just drive over there and take a quick look at how the scenery looks over there. But yeah, if I don't see much or nothing really grabs my eye, we'll just call it a wrap here, and we'll just cut to the photo review. So yeah, just gonna bounce over there. If I see anything, I'll get some video for you guys, but if not, we'll just cut to the photo review. But overall, it was a good day, good full weekend of photos. I mean, I got out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just like last weekend. And yeah, we've been putting in work for sure. I'm thinking to myself as I was going throughout today, and definitely am starting to feel the burnout of street photography and just taking photos. I mean, this is about the time of the year, kind of getting to the end of fall, where I really do start to feel the burnout, just because yeah, we've been going strong all the way since end of summer, all up until now. It's pretty much just been go. So I'm gonna be already kind of looking forward to the relief of kind of being done with the photography season and just getting to all of my photo edits. Yeah, I've got a huge backlog to work through. So, But that'll do it for this one, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. I do appreciate it. We'll cut to the quick scene out there if I do catch any shots out by the streams, but if not, we'll just get back to the crib and start the photo review. All right, guys, I'm at the trout stream area, and no photos here. Not really seeing anything, but still want to show you guys this scenery one last time for the season, because yeah, I'm not going to be coming back out here. Might come back out here in the winter, but for this year, this is going to be it. So take a look. Got the barn over there. We were taking some photos of that earlier this season, kind of late summer. Taking photos of that. But looks good out here. The leaves are mostly done, I'll say that. The bluffs look pretty barren right now. So leaves are pretty much done out here. But time for me to get in the truck, head back home. So that's a wrap, guys. That is a wrap. What is up, friends? Welcome back to another photo review for fall 2025, episode 8 here, and we are nearing the end of the season. Just a few episodes left, and yeah, this was pretty much kind of last few weeks here of October. I think this was October 19th, October 18th, something like that. But on the weekend again, really nice day here for photos throughout this episode. Really sunny, just a beautiful day out there. And yeah, we actually got out into the bluffs a little bit in the beginning there, just in town. Went up to the bluffs. It was a perfect day for it. I had been pretty much kind of looking at the leaves up on the bluffs here around town for a while, and kind of decided that this day would be a pretty good one to go up there and capture some leaves at that one spot with all the kind of that maple grove, and actually busted out the VX2000 Sony camcorder. Took some kind of retro video up there as well, which was super cool. But really good day for that spot. I had actually went there last year. It's a pretty popular spot in this area for those fall leaves. But I actually went there last year with the old camera, so that was nice to get up there and capture some shots with the new Lumix camera and that wide angle. It was just a really perfect scene for that. Went to the south side of town a little bit after that. That really didn't turn out at all. It was just very bright. It was, it's just very, very sunny throughout pretty much the whole day, and those scenes didn't really turn out. But later on, kind of closing out the day there in the evening, took a little trip down to Coon Valley, and we've gone down there several times this year, and this was pretty much the last, going to be like the last stop unless I go down there this winter. But yeah, that was pretty much the last kind of final outing down in Coon Valley. I love that area for shots. It's just a very kind of small rural agricultural town, and it's just positioned way back in the bluffs, and it's just a really pretty small little village. So that was really cool getting to go down there, and the leaves down there were definitely popping. Yeah, they were looking really good down in Coon Valley. So I was, overall really, really stoked with how this one went, and the timing, kind of the location selection was really good. I thought we had timed those out pretty well, and everything was looking really good at those spots. So I think that's pretty much it. I will say, as far as the in-town shots in Coon Valley, I was kind of noticing that those trees were a little bit farther along probably than in actually like in-town La Crosse here. So that was kind of interesting. I was kind of
and I was planning for that a little bit. Like I knew I wanted to go down there because it's a little bit of a drive. So I knew I wanted to get down there at some point a little bit early and just make sure I had those photos in the bag, and I didn't really have to worry about missing them or anything like that because it is a little bit of a drive. So, but overall, really good day worth of photos here, guys. So we'll just hop onto the screen here and start the review. I really need to get a new mic stand because this one I've had it for like 4 years now, and it's going down the trash. But no matter. So let's just start picking through these guys. It'll be a relatively short review. There wasn't like these past few photo shoots. We've had a large quantity of photos that we've gotten out of them, but on this day there was more of a select bunch. So we can just start the review here, and starting out at this Maple Grove in town here. I edited up this shot, so I'll show you guys the edits at the end. Hopefully this comes into focus for me. We'll let that load for a little bit, but really cool kind of maples back here, and the sunlight was poking through really nicely. But as I was saying, really just wanted to, I knew at this, I've been to this location, a handful of times before. So let me pull up the final edit for that shot so you guys can just see it right away. Let's see. Oh, it's right here. Jeez Louise. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so yeah, here was the final edit from that Maple Grove shot up here on the bluffs in La Crosse, and really nice edit here. Obviously, the sun was just it's pretty much poking out kind of directly above this, and it was just shining really nicely through the trees and created just a really pretty shot there. And there was the original shot, so you guys can really kind of see. And this is not wanting to come into focus, of course. But yeah, you guys can just see there the differences between the shots. Brought up those shadows quite a bit. I did want to keep the contrast kind of dark. I still wanted to have those darks in there so you could really, like, the trunks of the trees really stood out. So that was kind of what I was going for there, but really nice colors, beautiful yellows, oranges. So that was a really nice shot. And then, yeah, just some portrait style here, vertical shots, looking up at the trees. So those were pretty cool. Those are pretty much those were the only shots, kind of the select shots from La Crosse going up into the bluffs there. Didn't really capture any nice ones on the south side of town, like I was kind of saying. So we'll just keep on moving here into Coon Valley. We got some pretty cool landscapes here, and I was just picking out the shadows that were coming through on this. Looked really good. And Lightroom does not want to pull those into focus, but I just thought this was kind of a cool shot, a little bit kind of spooky vibes in this one with kind of the branches creating that frame there. So that was kind of cool. And I edited that one up as well. I'll show you guys that at the end. Nice vertical shot, portrait style of this lady walking here. Down I think it was, let's see, which one did I pick out for the edit? I believe it was this one. Yep. So I edited up this one. This is the original shot here. And that's not wanting, none of these are wanting to come into focus for me. But let me show you guys the final edit of that one. So really cool street scene there. And love those kind of scenes where you get somebody kind of walking into the frame unexpectedly. That's always really cool. And it was also the color scheme of her kind of sweater there. Really matches the vibe of the shot. Just some autumn colors all throughout. So that was pretty awesome. And yep, there it is one more time. Nice and in focus. Yeah, Lightroom is just really struggling with this focus here. Yeah, again, loading raw photos in Lightroom always takes a bit more time. So yeah, let me show you guys real quick this other shot. That other landscape here of the street scene. Again, I don't know. I just like the way this road looked. Kind of had a nice bend in the road, and the shadows look good. Nice red maple there. Some Halloween decor. That was pretty awesome. All right, back to Lightroom. Moving through. Man, these are just so blurry. I might just show you guys these, honestly, in Lightroom Classic, because these are not really wanting to load for me at all. While we're at it. So these were some of the shots that did not turn out on the south side of town. This was that shot that I was looking at going to with these kind of old trucks back here. And I don't know. I just didn't really think that this was, edit worthy. It's a cool scene nonetheless, but it just wasn't that interesting to me. So, man, I'm struggling with this mic. And then yeah, moving through here. So these should be all relatively kind of in focus for you guys to see. Some nice shots here. Vertical. I have to edit. These are definitely edit worthy, these kind of verticals here. But I liked these landscapes more, of this kind of car pulling up in this scene. And you can really see the orange coming through on that maple down there. Just really nice light coming through on that scene there. Yeah, that's like totally out of focus. But I'll show you guys the final edit of this. I may as well. All right, so here is that final edit from that landscape scene we were just looking at. There we go. There it goes. Gets into focus there. Come on. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Good lighting coming through here. Lots of nice color. So that was a really pretty scene. Put that into this kind of little border here. It's also pretty nice. So there was that shot. Keep moving through. Some vertical shots. Looking up, I kind of saw this. Let's see here. Let me go back. Yeah, so these were some nice. These are just some nice landscapes and some verticals. Looking up at this, looking up at these maples with kind of the houses and stuff in the foreground. And I took some of these landscapes and put them into an edit. So I'll show you guys those quick. So this one here, just kind of some nice, just nice foliage. Kind of see those bluffs in the background. Leaves are really coming down off the bluffs there. And I think that was pretty much it. Believe that was pretty much it. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Then these ones, these weren't really edit worthy, just another street shot. So those weren't anything crazy, but those were all the photos, guys. I kind of walked you guys through the final edits of those as I was going through, just because Lightroom was not wanting to cooperate with me today. But yeah, overall, just some really really nice shots throughout. Got a handful of edit-worthy shots throughout this photo shoot here, guys. And yeah, Coon Valley I thought was definitely the highlight of the day. Like this scene here was super nice. I love that. Love that scene there. And just kind of at the angle of the street was pretty cool. You can kind of see that bluff in the background too. That was pretty awesome. But good shots throughout this. And then where was that other one? Yeah, this was obviously just beautiful. Just a beautiful scene. Timed this out really nicely in terms of the peak foliage color. And this is definitely print worthy. This is like the 8x12 version. So this is like the full blown without any crop or anything like that. But really good shot there as well. Yeah, just lots of nice sun coming through on those scenes. So those were all the shots. So hopefully you guys enjoyed looking through those. I was kind of stumbling through it there, but we can hop off the screen. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's always a little bit of a struggle trying to make Lightroom cooperate with you when you're dealing with raw files, and I want to make sure I'm, showing you guys these photos like in focus as best I can. So yeah, it's always a little bit of a struggle with Lightroom. It doesn't like loading raw photos very quickly for previewing, but hopefully you guys got a general good picture of what was going on here throughout the day in terms of the photos that I was looking at capturing. But had a really fun time out there on this Saturday in late October, and yeah, it's definitely peak season at this point. And I was going strong at this point in October. I was pretty much going like 3-day weekends, back to back, just working nonstop, trying to get out there as much as possible into different areas and capture as much of the fall foliage as possible. And yeah, those shots up at the bluff, those were awesome. That landscape there, up at Old Vineyard Road is what it's called. Going up there is always really cool. I usually get up there at least once every fall, and the trees up there are just gorgeous. They turn once they do start turning and they hit peak. It's just it's really pretty, really beautiful. But yeah, that should do it for this one, guys. Not too much left here in terms of fall. We got just a few episodes left, so hang in there. I'm definitely working on getting the last few out here for you guys. And yeah, in those last few episodes, for sure the last episode, it's going to be a treat. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, all the leaves just popped off there. The last pretty much that like first week of November. So stay tuned for that, guys. Hopefully you've been enjoying the the trudge through the fall season here as it comes to a close. And yeah, we're gonna start getting busy out there with the winter months, and hopefully it's not gonna be too crazy cold coming up, and we can get out there into some snowstorms if it's not like -15 and there's like crazy wind going on. But yeah, that is on the way. It is coming. That'll do it for me, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Hopefully everyone out there is doing just great, and you guys are having a good holiday season, a good Christmas season, and I am sticking to it that by the new year, all these fall episodes will be out there for you guys, and we'll be getting into winter 2026. So again, stay tuned for that, guys. Hope everyone out there is doing great. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.